Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today our topic is physical properties and chemical properties. So physical properties are those which can be measured without changing the sample composition. So how is changing the sample composition? How not changing the sample composition? Physical properties. For example, if you want to find the color of something like water. So this time we will use our five senses. It means we will use eyes to see the color of water. If we will see the water, so the water cannot be changed. It means the number of hydrogen atom or oxygen atom cannot be decreased. The water still contains two hydrogen and one oxygen. Similarly, the boiling point of water is a physical property because this boiling point can be measured without changing the water composition. For example, if you want to find the boiling point of water, then we will heat H2O. When we will heat the H2O, this time the water is changed from one form to another. It means water is changed from liquid water to gaseous form. So when the water is changed to gaseous form, the water in the gaseous form, or we can say the water vapor, also contain H2O molecule. It means that the H2O molecule remains H2O molecule. Not any one hydrogen or oxygen can be decreased. It means this water still contain hydrogen and oxygen. The composition of water cannot be changed during the finding of boiling point of water. Therefore, we can say that therefore the boiling point is a physical property. Why? Because if you want to find these properties, the sample composition cannot be changed. Only the substance can be changed from one form to another. It means only the substance is changed from solid to liquid or from liquid to gas. The state of the matter can be changed, not the composition. The state of the matter can be changed, but the composition cannot be changed. Water still contains two hydrogen and one oxygen if the water is changed from liquid to gaseous form. So this is a physical property. During finding the physical properties, we cannot change the composition of the sample, or we can find the color or odor of a substance. So this time we use sometime nose, sometime eyes. So this time if we will see the water or if we will smell the water, so the water composition H2O, water composition is H2O. It means water is made up of two hydrogen and one oxygen. If we will smell the water, this time we will find the smell of water, but water still will be the water H2O and the water composition cannot be changed. So the chemical properties are those which can be observed when the sample composition can be changed. For example, if you want to find that the calcium oxide combine with water to form calcium hydroxide. This property of calcium oxide cannot be found. Still, we will change the composition of calcium oxide. When the calcium oxide is changed to calcium hydroxide, then we can find that calcium oxide can form calcium hydroxide. Otherwise, we cannot find this property that the calcium oxide form calcium hydroxide. We cannot find this property of calcium oxide till we will react the calcium oxide with water. When the calcium oxide react with water, its composition has been changed. It means this time calcium oxide is not a calcium oxide, but this time calcium oxide is calcium hydroxide. Calcium oxide composition has been changed to calcium hydroxide. This time we have found the chemical property of calcium oxide, or we have found the chemical property of water, that water can form calcium hydroxide with calcium oxide. Water can form calcium hydroxide when water combined with calcium oxide. So this property can be found using chemical reaction. If the substance react with other substance, then this property can be found. Therefore, we can say that chemical properties can be observed only if the sample composition is changed. If the sample is totally changed, this time calcium oxide is not a calcium oxide, its composition is changed, and we have found the chemical property, and we have found the property of calcium oxide, that it can form calcium hydroxide. Similarly, the rusting of iron. This time the iron is changed when the iron rusts. So the iron is changed from iron to iron, iron oxide. So when iron is changed, then the chemical property can be found if the composition of the iron is changed.